Well, hello my stars. I hope you had a beautiful Easter weekend. If you haven't seen it, I just did a little standalone video before this one where I explained a couple of things. I will also link that little bit at the end of this video for those who might not have seen that little video where I've just explained a couple of things. And if you haven't seen the video and you see a funny little QR code popping up on the screen, that video explains what it is. And that I'll just leave it at that, and you can just watch it at the end as well. But let's have a look and see what the cards are going to tell us about the whole rumor mill and everything on Donald Trump and him not having been seen since last Tuesday. And there's certain patterns that have been emerging that I've sort of been following since I think it was March last year. And I've just gone back and had a look, and it seems like towards the end of the month he sort of disappears. What it is, I don't know. But let's have a look and see what the cards have got to tell us on this. Please note, this is not a political thing. I just want to see what the energies are. If there's any nasty political comments, I will switch the comments off, and this is just an energy reading to see what is going on, what is the truth about the non-seeing, the disappearance, etc, etc. So let's just have a look and see what the cards have got to tell us on this. Oh, what is that card that flipped? There's all the speculation and the meat. Off the bat. I've said in a previous reading, there is something with blood flow, there is something with the heart, there is something with the surgery, something in those lines. And this is something that is slow moving. It's slow moving. They're trying to, it's almost telling me they're trying to remove fluids. Look how it's pulling away from here. Underlying. Eight of Swords. He's very embattled. He's tied to a situation. And we can't see what it is. Okay. Those are just the initial energies that have come out. So let's just do a spread and see where it goes, my friends. And please note again, this is not a... Oh, that's strange. Chaos. Fire. How did that happen? Chaos and fire. Fast. Everything is out of control. Something is out of control. I'm going to leave this card on the table because there's a reason why it came out. There's a reason. And no idea why that card is that way in the pack. Let's have a look and see. I'm going to do that as well. And let's have a look. What have the cards? Let's lay them on the table. An offer. Ace of Swords in reverse. Temperance. King of Wands in reverse. Moon in reverse. Okay. On this afternoon, let's have a look here. They've tried something new, and something new has been presented to him, but he's not wanting to look at it. A new offer has been made. This ace of Swords in reverse is almost telling me that there was some surgery, some incision, something put in. Needles, IV, release. And again, remember the heart with which is fluids. It's to restore this is telling me it is to restore balance of flow. Did you have a blockage of the heart? This King of Wands, this is, I don't want to read this as a person. This to me is telling me that something was reckless, something was out of control. And they had to almost, I want to say, get through to him because he's living in an illusion. Could he have been delirious? Could he have been delirious? And they had to make sure that they present him with the facts. Let's continue reading. The cards might make better sense now in a moment. A new opportunity, something new, new medication. There he is, as a King of Pentacles, because of the wealth. This is not his star sign, but it is his archetype. This is his archetype. Restoring balance. I'm just going back to this. Was there pressure on the brain? Was there pressure on the brain? Guys, this card has come up in a previous reading I've done with him. This card has come up in a previous reading. Go and have a look at what that reading said. Please note that this is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Use your own discernment. Do your own research. I'm just a tarot reader. I'm just reading the cards. And you all know what this card in medical terms mean. The big C. There's no more defense. It's almost telling me that there's not much more they can do but keeping him comfortable. They're trying something new. They're trying something new. As treatment. It's almost telling me that it's an aggressive treatment that he had. They're trying everything. They're trying absolutely everything. They have Queen of Swords in reverse. Look at the swords. Surgery. Surgery was not an option. Surgery was not an option is what's coming to me. They've just got to try and keep him comfortable. Underlying. To make him feel better. So that he can shine again. But there's a red flag. And look how that red flag is pointing to the devil. All the swords here. Whipping up. Putting a lid on the media. Putting a lid on the media. Surprising bad news, guys. Emotional bad news. Transformation, new beginnings. Look here. That is him. The King of Cups. This death card here is not telling me it's a death, but it is the transform. the transition of. That news has turned his whole world upside down. They're very glad, they're very happy that they've managed to sort something out. But I don't like the Death card and the World in reverse here on the ends. Because Four of Wands is not necessarily a celebration of a union or whatever else. This could also be a celebration of life, with the King of Cups here in reverse. Does he know more? And is that why there is a media lid on it? But they've managed to restore balance with the flow. It was very sudden. It was chaotic. The team around him is very happy that they managed to sorry, I just had to gather my thoughts here. There's nothing more that can be done. It's now just to give him medication, different medications, to keep him comfortable. This Four of Swords here, and look how it sits underneath where the Devil card is. You make up your own mind, you make up your own comment. Lovers in reverse. It's the breaking of a partnership, breaking of things that could have been done, the union. And look at this angel in reverse here. And they're holding very tight onto the secrets. There's nothing more that can be done. Seven of Pentacles. They've tried everything. And they're now trying one more thing and to see what is going to go. Where it's going to go. And then we've got the Judgment card here. I'm actually speechless at the way the cards have come out here. He is still here. He's still with and amongst us, but something very chaotic happened. There was a big panic. But there's nothing more they can do. Sorry, that card wanted to show itself. Look at the medical sign there. They're just trying to keep him comfortable for now. Because they can't make any more decisions. It's up to him now. Thank you very much, my friends, for watching. Sorry for this Debbie Downer of a reading, but I'm just reading the cards and I'm just sitting in the current energy. I think what I will do is I will probably do another reading tomorrow. Let's just see how the energies are shifting. But what this is basically in short telling me is that it was almost like he was rushed to hospital, and they've done everything possible. It had to do with the heart and fluids and stuff and circulation. But I think that is to do with the devil card situation that my previous reading also said. But also look here, the balance here with the temperance, water flow, circulation of the heart and of the mind. Could have had a mini stroke brought on by whatever this is caused by. But all they can but do is try and restore balance and keep him going so that he can just keep shining. But also the Sun card here with all these devils and the death and the Four of Swords and Lovers in reverse is almost trying to tell me that it is a preparation of the soul, of returning back to the soul, if you know what I mean. Please, no nasty comments, no political comments on this. It is still a person. No matter what he's done, what he hasn't done, it is still a human being, and let's have compassion. This is what this channel is about. Let's have compassion. Because every person here on earth has been put here for a reason. Whatever that reason might be, we don't know. Lessons to be learned. For us to learn lessons. For us to be reminded of lessons of the past. For us to open our eyes. For that person to be there for transformation. To lead to transformation. I just want to pull this card. I'm sorry guys, you saw me shuffling? You saw me shuffling. And I pulled it randomly. Look there. You can't make this up, guys. Life achievements, life awards. You can't make this up. Yes, I'm stopping this reading right now. Basically repeating and basically confirming what I've just said. Thank you, my friends. And you enjoy the rest of your Easter Monday. And we will speak to you tomorrow, and I'll do an energy update. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I love all of you. Thank you very much. And let's go for 1,000. Speak to you soon. Bye. Good afternoon, my beautiful stars. I hope you are all well. It is now the 6th of April at 3 in the afternoon. As most of you know, I have been offline. I have stayed away from all media and stuff over the weekend because we went away a little bit, and I preloaded some videos for everybody. I hope you guys all enjoyed all the little videos that I loaded over the weekend. If you haven't seen them, I will just pop them on the screen here for everybody to see. I also just have a little bit of a community announcement, and I will also pop it onto the screen if you're interested, and I'll leave a link in the description box as well. I had an email from work over Easter weekend, and yes, there seems to be changes underway, and we've been given notice that there's going to be restructuring and everything else, and some key roles and stuff are on the chopping block. So we don't know what is where and where what is going, so I'm waiting for the meeting tomorrow. But I thought in the interim, let me just get ahead of it and start. And I need to make sure that I can look after myself, because if the rumors are true, a number of us operations managers are apparently going to be without work. Let's just put it that way. Let's just be blunt. But that's neither here nor there. It's not your problem. It's my problem. But what I've done in the meantime is I have set up a buy me a coffee, which I will link in the description box below. And I'm calling it Buy Me a Star. So the will be in there. So if you feel like donating, you're more than welcome to donate. I never wanted to monetize this channel with you guys, but the other reason why I've set up the Buy Me a Coffee as well is because of the 6-month journal that I'm working on for the collective, which will be available. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, either in a printed format or in a downloadable format. I'm still working on all those details, and that will then just be an easy way for you guys to purchase it, etc., etc. And then I am also working with some local wineries here, and I'm just testing the waters to see what the possibility would be to bring 2 bottles of wine out for people, and it's going to be called our Khatip and Marai wine. So that's the idea, that's the thought. So there's a lot that I've got to do with regards to this to see how we're going to be working on it, etc., etc. So I'm just going to do this as a little bit of a standalone to everything else, so that it doesn't interfere with the actual reading as such. So just so that everybody is aware of it, that I have set up a buy me a star through Buy Me a Coffee. I have also received an email over the weekend from YouTube. So I was offline, but I wasn't offline. I was just checking mails and stuff sort of like randomly over the weekend. And according to them, I can actually now allow super chats and buy me memberships and all that hullabaloo. So which is very, very exciting as well. And it looks like I can soon start doing some lives as well. So let's just see how it goes. I'll sit tomorrow on Tuesday and I'll go through all the bits and pieces with of what it entails and how it all works. I'm very new to all these things, as you might know, so I'm still feeling my way around it. But yeah, the other reason I set up a Buy Me a Star is because of the amount of money that they take as a commission. Their commission is fairly low, whereas the Tube is very, very high. Tube takes between 35 and 45% of all donations that are made, and whereas the other one I think only takes about 5%, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the reason. So you guys can have two ways to do it. So but I will expand on this as we go. And finally, the reading that I'm going to be doing is, seeing that I haven't looked at any news and stuff, as it's just come across my path, is that apparently Donald Trump has been not seen since last week Tuesday, and there's a whole rumor mill going on. So I just want to see where this goes. what the cards have got to tell me on it, because I've got no idea what's been going on. I just saw this now, that apparently there's speculation that he's been in hospital. There's been Walter Reed, and then there's also been a White House lockdown as well, which means there's no press there. So yeah, so let's just see what the cards have got to tell us in the upcoming reading. I will link this video at the end of that reading as well, but this will just be a little standalone for everybody just to see. And I just wanted to say, I hope every single one of you had an amazing Easter weekend, and that you ate plenty of Easter chocolates, and forget about those sweet moments on the hips, and just really enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed it with your family and your friends, and if you don't have family, your extended family, which might be friends and whānau. So there we go. And I will see you shortly with the reading on Donald Trump and all the things that's going around in the rumor mill. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.